Wow.
Now you see, like you already,
3, 4, 5, and a 6. Come on, kids.
No,
Is that
see,
good?
you're not. She don't think she's gonna hire you.
Summer's day.
What would you do? And what would you say? You say, "Good morning, elephant. How do you do? Lovely morning, elephant. Now may I dance with you? Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. Tra la la
Look,
la.
Miss Rachel's
Wow.
boyfriend got been singing in his 30s.
Yeah, I was gonna say whoever
Is that actually her boyfriend?
No!
if she's making that kind
Is
of money,
Rachel single?
I was gonna say
No!
whoever's gonna make her Mrs.
Are you?
Rachel.
Why did you
is
inquire
gonna be
that,
lucky
you
man with that kind of
weirdo?
money, with that kind of empire.
Probably her side
The
piece.
pink T-shirt and blue overalls, very on brand for a.
Yeah. I mean, so how many side pieces does she have? Not saying I'm not interested in being a side piece. I want to be one of the actors. How many do
Do
they
you want to be a
have?
side piece or
Do
an
they,
actor?
do they have any black
Over the
redhead
KBN
actors?
Sports Desk, Alex Stroh.
The
Diversity.
man singing in the elephant song is Miss Rachel's husband.
You
No,
lie.
it's not.
You a liar.
Swear. I swear.
No,
I'm
no.
staring at it. I swear.
The elephant song that I sent you that's Miss Rachel's husband?
100% it
Dude,
is.
She
Oh,
put
man,
that damn on.
If you
Aaron
Google this
Aruska.
guy, this is exactly the kind of person I envisioned singing this song. I just typed in Miss Rachel's husband.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like
Aaron.
a guy who
No
would sing
A.
that song.
Well,
Yeah,
1A.
1A. A-R-O-N.
Aron.
Corso. He is professionally a composer, which makes sense why he would be on the Tra-La-La-La-La song.
Dang, I need to.
You need to what?
I love y'all, but I would leave this show to be on that show. Whatever Rich Rachel tell me to. What you mean? How much is my check?
A lot of money. She makes a lot of money.
Wow. Miss Rachel.
I
I'm
can do
learning
it.
so much. I'm learning a lot.
I can't believe you didn't know who Miss Rachel was.
I don't know who this person is. But hey,
You should figure that out.
Or
I'm
maybe
figuring it out right now.
you should just keep your kids from melting in the rain and watching a screen all day. You just take
too.
some of the stuff.
I would just.
I'm so mad. You ruined that song because, like,
Does it have more meaning now? Because
So hold on. The point Ben is trying to make, which I will go ahead and make for him, is a lot of fathers enjoy watching Miss Rachel.
why?
A lot of fathers enjoy watching Miss Rachel.
She ain't that good.
I
She's
don't
not
know
like
about
that.
I ain't telling
She's
my
not
son,
bad.
turn back to Miss
But
Rachel.
hold on, Ben. Why did you say that ruined the song for you, though? That Miss Rachel is married? and
Because
her-
I respect Miss Rachel, and whenever I see him on the screen, I think he's kind of a dope.
well, I got bad news for you.
The dope is rich.
He sure is.
The dope is rich.
But she might be the sugar mama.
Clearly, the
certainly.
name is hers.
Most
800-990-3776.
Would you, if you were a rich woman, would you make your husband take your last name? How about that? You're Mr. Rachel, buddy. Mr. Aaron
Over to the
Rachel.
KBN Sports Desk, Stroh's probably got an update.
Miss Rachel in 2024. Guess her salary.
Kyle just said it,
I said
right?
17.6 million.
Oh,
Right?
never mind. I missed that.
But how,
Thought I had riveting information.
How long has she been doing this for?
Oh, probably a
Because she's
decade
probably
now.
she's probably made $50 million to this point.
Oh my god!
If she's been doing this for a handful of years,
I feel like I don't know. I don't have kids, nor do I watch Miss Rachel.
I can't believe Brad didn't even know who Miss Rachel was. That's wild.
He lives under a
okay, I'm
rock.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Even if there's like sports on the TV, if they look at it, boom, that's turned off.
Oh, the kids?
Yeah,
That's
no
smart.
screen time.
That's the. I'm telling you, this.
You suck.
yeah,
No,
he
no,
does
no,
suck.
Brad.
When I had
Over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Stroh.
Miss Rachel began in 2019 with kids or songs for littles.
It's only been 6 years.
That is correct.
That
Dog,
is a
she
meteoric
She
rise.
took over. I thought she'd been around forever.
It's so simple and so brilliant. Anybody could write an elephant song. Now singing it, I certainly couldn't do.
I'm
but
gonna use AI. I'm about to get on, y'all.
oh, AI for kids.
No.
That's-
no.
that's-
I'm gonna use AI
That
and
sounds
I'm gonna put it
disturbing.
together.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna make like a YouTube channel?
Yeah,
Kyle
yeah.
Wallace?
No, hell no. You gotta have a more accept Mr. Happy Go Lucky. Mr. Dreams come true, kids. La 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 la.
Now
All
you're
your
ripping
dreams come
off Miss
true.
Rachel. I hope she
And
sues
just
you.
keep clicking like, cause millions will come from you to me.
See, it's all about the money. It's not actually about helping kids. I actually
think Miss Rachel do this for the
I
kids?
think Miss Rachel does it for the kids.
Hell no, Miss Rachel don't do this for the kids. If she did, she would donate the money back to the kids. I ain't she got no Miss Rachel scholarship fund.
She make it free. She make it free.
Well, she gets
yes,
money.
After the
from
Miss
the
Rachel
YouTubes.
discourse, I'd like to pivot real quick because we have been sitting in this room talking about a childhood creator for the last 10 minutes. The hell is Ben wearing on his head?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been being
Ben's
Ben.
not
I
in
just-
professional mode right now.
I
He's purely in bachelor mode.
He really is.
I am
Pretty
not in
unprofessional.
bachelor mode.
Bachelor party mode.
I am heading to my bachelor party very early in the morning tomorrow. Cool. And I wanted to ask you guys, not if you wanted to come, because I know Kyle's not going. He got his birthday. Remember, Kyle's got his birthday.
The Kyle Wallace birthday bash.
Are you guys not like buying me a drink or anything? Or you guys-
What?
What do you mean?
You know like how the bachelor parties, they have the
Yeah, I'll buy
QR
you a
code.
drink.
Yeah, thanks, Strofe.
Of course, Strofe will buy you a drink.
Yeah,
He's
and
a
I
suck-
appreciate
How
it.
much?
You know,
How expensive
buy
of a
you a
drink are
drink
we
too.
talking?
it's $20.
Oh,
20
wow.
bucks.
Wow.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I'll buy you. How about this? I'll buy you a
So
happy
real
hour
quick,
drink
real
here
quick,
today.
is the bachelor supposed to pay for anything?
No.
Nothing. Not a dime. Not
Really?
a dime is
Maybe the
spent.
hotel, that's it.
No, not a dime.
Damn, I was the first to Venmo Kaminsky, $575.
Yeah, because
$575 for how many days?
3
that sounds pretty good. That's less than 200
How
bucks a
many-
night.
Ben,
with
how many- wait,
with
how many
hibachi included.
people- Oh wait,
Oh.
is food? This includes the food.
that
for
includes a
everything.
lot.
Oh, that's for everything.
Not
Is he
everything. I mean, there's going to
stock-
be meals outside of that, but
Stocking the fridge
yeah.
with
I mean, it's,
libations of
I mean, you
various
shouldn't have had
kinds.
to pay. I'm not paying for a dang thing. I'm gonna tell you that now. When you fellas, you might
I
get
don't
invited.
know.
thanks,
Y'all got-
Strofe.
y'all
I
got
appreciate that.
Strofe is such a simp.
No, he's not. He
He
just
is
he
a
cares.
simp.
He
You
genuinely.
didn't send him $20.
He's like Kyle won't call him this. He continues
thing
to.
is,
he
Kyle-
no, you slow down.
no.
You slow down.
But-
he is genuinely proving to be a good friend.
Here's what's going to happen, though, Kyle. You know what's going to happen? We might Venmo him 5, 10, 20 bucks. What he's going to do with that? He's going to go to the casino
Gamble.
with it.
Gamble.
That's
He's
not.
gonna buy a
That's
drink
not
with
even
it.
one spin on a slot or
all-
one hand
all
on
of
a
ours-
blackjack from
All
you
of ours
guys.
combined, it would be.
No,
he said, I
wouldn't
just
it?
suckered them into a bet.
Yeah,
like
no.
he's done so many times.
No,
in
no,
the
no.
past.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where the money goes or how it's used. It's the thought. And then, but what I would do is now when I go to the bar and I have a drink on Alex Strofe, I will send Strofe a picture of me having the drink, and I'm gonna say, "Thank you, Alex Strofe. I appreciate you as a friend."
I prefer not to have you send me any picture of yourself. I prefer not to have that on my phone.
No matter
So
what the occasion.
That is the reason why I could. No matter the occasion, I prefer not to have you send any pictures to me.
Well, Strofe, have fun with the selfie and the Speedo.
Oh, wow.
How much
That's
did
what
you
you just
Venmo
pay.
him?
You just pay. It's like OnlyFans.
How much
you
did
just
you
pay?
An OnlyFans transaction there?
Goodness gracious.
He's going on a bachelor
Are you
party
bringing a
with,
Speedo?
with Greg Scalzo, big
Maybe.
boss man, and Frank Kaminsky, NBA player, and he just hustled you for 20
Right.
bucks.
Look at how
I-
cheap they
I
are. They
like
don't
to
understand.
think-
They
This is
don't,
how
they
the
don't
poor
understand.
stay poor.
They
He
don't
hustled
understand
you,
real.
Strofe.
The broke
He took
stay
advantage
broke.
of you.
That's how
Hold
Strofe.
Hold on. I'd like to think when eventually I go on my bachelor party sometime in the future that Ben would return the favor.
He
He'd
would
buy
not
me a
without
drink.
being
Dude,
asked.
With
Strofe,
interest?
I'm in the hole for Strofe on like $120 worth of lunches.
I don't know if it's that much, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's my point. Like, I don't
bought him
care.
lunch?
Like, if
No,
you
no.
see,
Vice
what
versa.
my point is they get so fixated on the actual transaction and the dollar value instead of the relationship building.
I
and
love my
what it
girl, but I ain't
means.
spending $3 on her. So you're saying that I can only be friends with you if I spend money for you?
That's not what I'm saying.
That is
It's
what
just-
you're saying.
what is annoying about you is everything's about money.
No,
what if
everything's about money with you, and
I
it
am-
really is genuinely. Like, I'm glad I'm not friends with you because I wouldn't want to go out to dinner with you. I wouldn't want to go out to do this with you because you
true.
would be thinking about every single purchase, and I would be so annoyed. Relax and have fun.
But you know what? I'm a dependable friend. If you need somebody to set something up, I got you. You can get the one call. That's all. Not just for Gruber, for me too. I'm not going
How
to
about
spend money,
this?
but I'll make sure you in a
No,
good
no,
place.
I know you're a foxhole guy. I just don't want to spend time with you having fun.
That's fine with me.
If I give you money, I get to dictate what the drink is.
Why
That's
is there
strange.
always a twist? Like, what do you want me to?
That's quite a caveat, but
like.
I kind of
What?
like it.
Why?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Because I want a little bit of control over
It's
money
his
goes.
money.
Yeah. And so if you accept it, I want control of where it goes. Exactly.
Fine. And if I don't do it, I'll pay you back for it.
Okay. And I want video evidence. Video
Okay.
evidence.
That's strange.
I want video evidence.
Now he's getting you were getting a picture. He's getting a video.
yeah.
But I didn't want a Speedo picture though. I don't.
Well,
I
he's
don't-
getting a Speedo with me in the drink. That's what I'm saying.
I don't.
You think he's
Ben-
gonna make you drink something weird?
Yeah.
I hope not.
I mean, quite honestly, I don't have anything in mind, but I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna put some thought into it, and I'm going to dictate.
Y'all just got
and
hustled.
maybe I'll leave it up to KBN Nation.
You both just
damn
got
right,
hustled.
Kyle.
You both just got
you
hustled
damn
into
right.
the throwing this man money in a span of 3 to 5 minutes. He was able to get at least $30 to $40 out of y'all
Oh, I'm
for
not
his
giving that
pleasure.
much.
Well,
I
no,
didn't give him that
20 from
much.
him,
I
10
give him
from
20.
you.
I give him 20.
I'm thinking 5.
Oh,
Whatever you get with $5.
I could
I
probably,
gave him 10.
I could probably do 5. Just on general principle that I like you. I'll give you 5. I actually got. I might have 5.
I have a $5 bill
Where
in my
is my
wallet.
wallet?
I will give you a $5 bill.
The brokest boy on the panel gave me the most money. That's the sad part about all this.
It is sad. It's sad. That's what it is.
Well, that's why he's going to be broke forever. Listen, I'd rather follow in the footsteps
you know
and
what?
financial guidance of Mr. Bradley Nortman than him. So I'm doing the right thing.
I
I'm
don't know.
following
Stroke
behind
seems to
Brad.
be living a fun life, and y'all are pretty boring.
He's broke,
I like
though.
my life.
He's poor.
Would you rather be broke and have a fun life, or have a lot of money and be boring?
I think you know my answer.
Put it
money
on the poll.
poor.
Would you rather be broke and have a great life and fun? I don't know if that. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is probably a bad poll. Might look bad. There's a lot of broke people, that can't have fun. Even though Stroph's one of them, that is kind of having
No, I'm a
fun.
broke person that has
Stroke-
fun. Guess what I'm doing tonight, fellas?
Yeah, spending more money.
What are you doing?
Concert tonight.
Of course. it
Who?
is.
Bad Sons.
Bad Sons. Where do you find these people?
What do you mean? Bad Sons is a band we've talked about before.
I've
Saw them
never
at
heard of
Summerfest
it.
We
last year.
have, yeah, no,
never
I've
heard
never
of it.
heard.
Remember I met the lead singer at Summerfest?
No,
Oh, yes, I do recall that.
I don't
story.
remember that.
Yeah, he was walking during
Yeah.
the side.
You were gone.
Saturday
You
show.
were gone. We were talking about-
Yeah.
Was this the Turn Up Friday we were talking about?
Nah, I feel like it's
Must have
something
been.
else. I don't know.
I don't know. All right.
Ben may not listen to sometimes. So the hat. Why do you have the hat on?
Just vibes.
Okay, you know what? I don't want to kill his vibe because I looked at the hat today, and he said to me like, "Hey, I love my hat." And the hat is basically like is it a
It's one of those-
sombrero?
It's like one of those straw sun hats. It looks like a farmer's hat,
But
honestly.
it has the American flag on the front, America.
and in the inner brim.
And then in the inner brim, it has the flag. It has the stars in the blue behind
Why-
it, and then the back half has the stripes.
And my question is, there's a drawstring that you're able to tighten up to the chin. Why does Ben have it tightened all the way up to the top of the chin?
Because I'm
where
It
trying
looks
to
else would I put
uncomfortably
it?
tight.
you don't need. It doesn't need to be tightened.
Well,
like
when
that.
it's windy, I need it like this.
Is it
But
windy?
yeah,
It ain't windy in here.
no draft in
And
here.
so you're wearing that in where you're going in Phoenix?
I don't want to lose it. I like this hat too much, so I don't think I'm gonna bring it.
You should have to wear it the entire time.
I would wear it if I was at the FM Championship.
Are you? Is that a cue for me? I was going to ask you a question about how
You can finish your question, then get to what I said.
about how excited you are for your trip, but you know what? You know what I'm more excited for than going to his bachelor party because I didn't want to go, even though he did invite me as a backup plan. Don't look at me like that. You invited Strofe and I. Strofe, did he not say if people back out, we were invited? And I told them no, thank you, because I'd rather be spending my time.
Strofe,
at
if you
the-
find a flight, you can come.
Are you serious?
He is such a sucker.
I'm not coming. I'm asking if you're being serious, though.
I'm not
being
not
serious.
being
No, he's
serious.
If I
serious.
was to, in theory, buy a flight, you'd say, all right, fine.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Friday through Saturday, yeah. You have to sleep on a
Friday
couch.
through
Or
Saturday?
Friday through Sunday. You get there Friday, leave Sunday. You got a couch. You don't get a bed.
I'm not going to Arizona.
All right, well.
Appreciate the invite.
Brad?
though.
I'm good, buddy.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, though.
Yeah. Like I said before, the reason I'm not going is because I want to enjoy the American Family Insurance Championship, which returns to Madison with, guess what, 2 new exciting changes this year. Wisconsin's very own Steve Stricker will host this PGA Tour Championship event starting June 6th, this Friday, through June 8th on Sunday at its new home golf course, TPC, Wisconsin. The AmFam Champ also debuts a new team competition this year. 2-person teams will compete in best ball and scramble formats. The American Family Insurance Championship is June 6th through the 8th. Get details and ticket information at amfamchampionship.com, and make sure you come on out as we will be broadcasting live from TPC, Wisconsin from 2 to 5. KBN. Can't wait to see you all there. Get your tickets today by visiting amfamchampionship.com.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe running the show. Somebody has hope for the defensive line, and that is Bradley Nortman. And he claims he has evidence to support his claim. Next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Kyle, I love you.
Can't say the same.
That's fair.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. You remember the moments from that magical March.
Side Decker. It's a three. Got it!
On June 26th, celebrate the squad with Made 'em Believe. A special night with Bo Ryan, Frank Kaminsky, and Sam Decker.
Here's Kaminsky. The drop stab. That's his favorite. And the two.
Presented by Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Potosi Varsity Ale, and Potosi Hard Seltzer. Tickets are on sale now at UWHoops2015.com. Made 'em Believe. June 26th at the Orpheum Theater in Madison.
Forget average. At Exterior Pros, they bring the heat. They're not here to meet standards. They're here to smash them. From the first swing of the hammer to the final reveal, they're leveling up your home with every window, every shingle, and every single detail. This isn't just a remodel. It's a glow up for your house. Built tough, built beautiful, built to turn heads. Want in? Let's go. Lock in your project now and save $3,000. Exterior Pros, where bold meets built. Trust the pros and visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Turn your driveway into the basketball court of your dreams with Precision Sports, Southeastern Wisconsin's dealer for Mega Slam, Ironclad, and Dominator hoop systems. From installation to customizable painted court lines, Precision Sports is a slam dunk. PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
It's party time at Cousins Subs. For a limited time only, Cousins 2-foot party subs are back. Choose from the club, ham and provolone, Italian special, or turkey. Each party sub is just $39.99. Feeds 5 to 8 people and requires 24-hour notice to order. And now you can complete your party by adding a party chip bag and a dozen chocolate chip cookies for just $4.99. Order today in store, online, or on the app. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
Great impressions will exceed your expectations. Great impressions, perceptions, everything.
At Great Impressions Graphics and Printing, they've been proudly serving the community for over 26 years. From their location at the corner of 54th and Burleigh in Milwaukee, their dedication to quality and customer satisfaction has made them a trusted name in printing and design. Great Impressions offer a wide range of services, including banners, posters, yard signs, business cards, programs, and postcards. Plus, they specialize in custom apparel printing, perfect for family reunions, sports outings, business promotions, and more. For your next project, visit greatimpress.com. That's greatimpress.com. Great Impressions. They're here when you need them.
Great impressions, perceptions, everything.
Hey, it's Gabe Neitzel. This is not a drill. If you sink a hole-in-one at X Golf inside American Family Field, you could win the ultimate Brewers prize, a trip down Bernie's slide. Nail the shot, and you and a friend will get game tickets and up to 5 trips down that iconic slide. Yep, golf a hole-in-one, and suddenly you're living every fan's childhood dream. Book your swing at X Golf inside American Family Field, open to the public 7 days a week. Book now at playxgolf.com.
Make plans to stop by Third Ward Beer Garden at Catalano Square. Experience Milwaukee's favorite beer garden, the perfect spot to meet up with friends in the Third Ward. Open Wednesday through Sunday with live music Thursday through Saturday. Good times and great vibes await at Third Ward Beer Garden.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
So I ran till I couldn't, and I screamed.
All right, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of in a sad mood now.
Hey, don't be in a sad mood, Ben. You got the bachelor party tomorrow. Your last brouhaha before you are a married man. Happy married man.
No. Like, I genuinely was asking Strofe if he would come, and he said he was a backup, and Strofe, you literally shot me down.
Wow. Dang, and then he ding-dinged it. Look at this. Look at the power dynamic shifting here.
Yeah, I'm going to
You're a good producer.
I'm going
You're
to
a good
send
producer.
that $10
You're a good producer.
back right now.
Wow, Stroh, what got into you?
Is it a prerequisite for him to show his friendship by going to the bachelor party in order to go to the wedding?
Kind of. Like, at this point, I don't like. Invitations have not been. Well, they have been mailed out. Dang it! We can get to you soon. Gosh,
No,
I have nothing to hold over him.
You can always rescind it.
Oh, I can go on the website and block it.
You sure can.
You're a good producer.
You sure can. You should do that.
What would it take for you to go, Stroh?
To the bachelor party?
Yeah.
I have obligations. I can't leave on a one-day notice.
What obligation?
His one friend is having a party. That's his obligation.
Well, that seemed unnecessary.
I mean, is it true or is it false?
What if I'm going to your party?
You're not. You're
not going.
You're not going to my party, and that was a pity invite, anyways.
You invited all of us.
Was it all in a pity?
Yeah.
Well, he
I
knew,
know
he
Kyle
knew I
was
was going to
kidding.
say no. He knew Ben was gone.
You guys are awfully.
I know my teammates.
You guys are awfully ordinary.
Get it out now. Get it out.
Give
now.
yourself the rear out.
Ornery?
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 Listen, I
Like
can't.
angry.
I think I'm looking for ornery. Awfully ornery today?
Maybe. A little sassy.
You're crabby. I'm looking for crabby and sassy.
And what does that make you today?
I feel like I'm in a great mood today.
Of course. Of course.
I'm always in a great mood.
Diana, are you in a great mood on the Carlos Talking text line?
I sure am, but I have a question for you, Ben, and I know you're not going to like it, but don't hang up on me until I'm done.
Would you hook her?
What kind of person would tell somebody you're an alternative? That's rude.
I don't even know what she said. I don't really care.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Oh wow.
I didn't hang up on you. Did I, Dirty D?
No, but I'm just asking you, why would you do that to somebody?
Dirty D. It's Stroh. I mean,
Can you answer me?
I wanted to.
For as much as you listen, Diana, I'm confused why you don't understand that when I give Stroh crap, I do it because I actually don't like him.
But no, you did it to the other guys, too. Either you're inviting somebody to your bachelor party or you're not. You don't look at them and tell them, okay, you're an alternative.
I don't even like them either, Diana. What don't you get?
She does have a point. I am no one's second choice.
I'm forced to be here for 3 hours. Kyle's cheap. I don't want to hang out with him.
That's very
Stroh, Brad
doesn't want to hang out with you.
He doesn't want to, I mean, all he
pretty
wants to do
vanilla.
is
Hang
go
out.
to baby classes and eat really healthy foods. Like, you're boring, you're cheap, and you're too young and dumb.
Yeah.
It's I can't.
I'm above you all.
I can't really argue against any of that.
No, I mean it's factual. I mean I know thyself. I know I ain't spending money on a lot of stuff. I blew the budget in Vegas, so if I was going to Ben's, I would have canceled. I would have said, Ben, I can't.
You just said no. I can't do it.
I can't do it, bro. Like they broke me. The dancers got me. I would just lie to you.
So you would have lied to me.
Hell yes, because I would have felt bad telling the truth.
It's kind of sad. This is all kind of sad. Actually, what turned out to be me being bigger than you guys is really sad because I don't want it to be that way. I want Brad to want to come hang out with me. I want Kyle to want to come hang out with me. I want Stroh to want to come hang out with me.
We hang out with each other 15 hours.
The day before I leave for my last bit of freedom, the people I spend the most time with outside of my fiance now don't even want to spend it with me.
I mean, what if we
say that?
It's just the truth.
What
The
if we
truth hurts.
organize some sort of local KBN bachelor party?
Brad, don't-
one drink,
don't-
Kyle.
don't-
One drink.
well-
Could we do one drink?
Market Hall?
One KBN drink
Market Hall.
in the Market Hall
Now you
for 25 minutes after a show. That's our KBN bachelor party. A 25-minute one drink
KBN
bachelor
Nation,
party.
we're hosting the bachelor party of Ben Bruss, the last hurrah. That will be taken. We want to do it July or August.
Let's do July.
We're going to do it in July. We are inviting KBN
The
Nation
earlier
to
get
come
over
to
it, the better.
The earlier the better.
Yeah, we're going to come. Happy hour 5 to 6, but you know,
No,
we guarantee
5:30.
We're on-
5:30.
for Brad 5:30. But we're 30 minutes. Have a drink, toast to Ben Bruss, as Ben Bruss is now having a happy union with the wonderful Miss Bruss that we met yesterday, the future Mrs. Bruss, Elizabeth.
And that's where I'll pay for your drink, Ben.
Yeah.
You're gonna make KBN Nation come down and pay for them drinks.
If they, KBN Nation, you can donate.
Nah,
if
it's
you want.
Brad's idea. Drinks
Yeah,
on Brad.
Brad. Oh, looks like Brad. Yeah.
I'll buy one round for KBN.
Hey!
Oh,
one
wow.
round from KBN.
All right, pick the date. Pick the date. Pick the date.
If you buy
Notice
one
how he
round,
didn't say KBN Nation. He said for
Oh
KBN.
yeah, for sure. KBN. That's I see a K, I see a B, I see an N. I'll even add an S. I will buy 4 drinks.
So I'm gonna end up
4.
buying everybody coming down the drinks.
This is BYOB, baby.
I will for
not really. It's
for
buy your own.
I got $50 including tip for KBN Nation. So it's
Okay.
It's $3. It's a single,
That's
not
about-
double, single. So Brian, do the math. That's 3 times what is? It gets you to 50. 3 times 10, 20.
What are you trying to do?
I got $250 for KBN Nation.
Oh wow! Big time spender.
It just shows how much I care.
Okay, cool. I can't wait. We're gonna plan.
See,
this.
we all
This is
play a
happening.
role. I get KBN itself, a little jazzed up. Kyle, and
What does he bring?
He brings the energy and $50.
And $50, and it's going to be an album listening.
Oh, an
party.
album drop.
Maybe we push the album drop back to that. But we're gonna have the album playing, the new KBN songs of the
It's a dual
summer
party.
playing inside. Man, we got this, man. Look at this. Look at us.
Yeah, we just got to pick a date. We just got to pick a date, and we're going to have Ben's Bachelor
Lasagna
Party
in Milwaukee
Bash.
says, I think you underestimate the ability of KBN Nation's ability to drink.
Let's go. That's you,
Well,
Ben. You said
there
$250,
you go.
so
There you go.
might do-
First come, first serve.
Yeah, I said $50, and that includes the tip. So
We're going to do Ben Brust Bachelor Party Bash.
Yeah.
For how long?
30 minutes.
You know what, KBN? I'll stay to 6.
Maybe I'll do 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Maybe I'll do 45.
I'll close down the bar if anybody's interested in that.
That's your role.
Can we do this, Ben? Can we give you a bachelor party with KBN
Yeah.
Nation?
A bachelor party here in Milwaukee.
You guys organize it, and I don't got to do anything. You just show up.
And pay your $250.
Okay, jeez.
Wait, you did
I mean, that, but no, this was my point earlier.
You said that.
Yes, I did. But I would have stood up to my own word. But the fact that you have to add that in there, you're
He just wants to
crazy,
make sure.
man.
For the record.
You're crazy.
I don't
We
want
are
KBN
committing.
Nation to
We're
show up, and now we
committing
all
now.
looking at each other for the bill. And then I'll be looking at Ben like, Ben, you got $250 on. He said, oh, man, I was just joking.
Yeah.
And
This
then
is
I
on
got to
you
figure it
guys.
out. And then I got to.
When have I not come through?
That's true.
I can't wait. We said at the same time, Jinx. I can't wait.
I just think
for
it's
the
sad that
bachelor
yesterday,
party blast.
Stroh,
Where's my phone? I got to figure out
this
date.
is
I know,
Kyle
we gotta
Brooks
coordinate a
Norman.
date.
Yesterday, what happened was we came to the conclusion that Kyle and Brad are willing to gamble $200 each on Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs, but won't put it towards KBN Nation.
That's an investment. I use that word lightly, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I
and it's not an investment into the people that
Hey,
care about us every single
I'm
day.
playing a critical role by buying us for a drink. That's critical.
July 22nd or 24th.
July.
Oh, no, that's
20?
Packer training camp might be starting that week. So we'll have to do it the week before. Between the 14th and the 18th.
The 15th is the ESPN Milwaukee Open.
So maybe the 16th.
Are you guys
16th,
really doing this on the
17th?
air?
Hell
17th?
yeah.
All right, we'll come back with a date for my 30-minute.
Why can't we do it in June?
I mean, we can,
we
but
could've-
just
I mean, he's already having a bachelor party.
30-minute bachelor party at the 3rd Street Market
But
Hall.
it's going to be longer than 30 minutes.
Yes.
But we're calling it the 30-minute bachelor party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
For Kyle.
for branding purposes. For make the commitment nice and light.
You
No
guys
judgment.
suck.
No judgment for anyone who wants to leave after 30 minutes.
You're going to be the only one leaving.
I said I'd maybe stay
He said
45.
minutes. I'm excited for this, actually. I really wanted to go to your
I
bachelor
can't
party,
wait.
but it was a
Me
bad
too.
weekend,
Me
man.
too.
I don't know real quick, I don't know if I've ever been excited for anything that lasts less than an hour.
This is
Oh,
the
yes,
first
you
time
have.
Oh,
I've
yes,
been.
you have.
Hey.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Yeah, see, the thing about me is I like
You
a little
like crazy.
I like crazy. I like a little excitement in my life. I like a little bit of drama.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At Potawatomi, where ways to win are endless, another chance to capture epic cash and prizes comes Friday, June 27th. It's the season finale blockbuster drawings. Watch your entries from Enchanted Spins, Unreal Treasures, and Boundless Bounty come together for drawings where $300,000 in cash and prizes is there for the taking. Be there to win your share. June 27th only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 years old to play.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman's Brad Nortman. You hear me talk about Carbless and their refreshing flavors all the time. One of my favorites is watermelon, and Carbless just dropped the Watermelon Vodka Cocktail 4-pack. Perfect for chilling, grilling, or game day thrills. You know the drill. Zero sugar, unlimited flavor. Enjoy clean, crisp refreshment without the guilt. That's what Carbless does. Find the new Watermelon 4-packs wherever you get your Carbless. Crack open the taste of summer and get your bliss on.
Whether you're about to graduate high school or have been in the workforce for years, it's time to take control of your future. Welcome to Lakeland University, where you call the shots. We use our flexible learning formats to customize your degree path. In person, online, and virtual classes are all available. Lakeland University is designed around you, your goals, your schedule, your future. You can even earn up to 25% of your degree via paid work experiences. Ready to take control of your future? Let us customize an education to fit your needs. Visit lakeland.edu/ESPN to learn more.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh, and right now UWD is running their home improvement season sale. Payments as low as $99 a month or no payments and no interest for an entire year. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Jason Wilde, and Father's Day is Sunday, June 15th. Get Dad something he can really enjoy. Kringle from Racine Danish Kringles. Order at kringle.com and send Dad his favorite flavor, like their bourbon pecan. That's my favorite. To complete the gift, you can add a bag of gourmet coffee to your order, and you will be Dad's favorite child. Go to kringle.com or call 800-4DANISH and have it shipped right to Dad. Kringle.com or 800-4DANISH. Racine Danish Kringles. It's not just a treat, it's a tradition.
It's a home run! But wait, is your roof ready for the big league storms? If your roof has more holes than a catcher's mitt, it's time to bring in the pros. At Avondale Roofing, we've been handling leaks, repairs, and full replacements with major league precision for over 30 years. And as a GAF Master Elite certified contractor, we bring top-tier quality and proven performance to every job. Whether it's a quick patch-up or full upgrade, our team steps up to the plate and knocks it out of the park every time. You're out! Don't wait till water's in your dugout. Call Avondale Roofing today and keep your home in the win column.
Looking to transform your home with stylish furniture and home accessories without breaking the bank? At your local IKEA in Oak Creek, they believe everyone deserves a beautiful and affordable living experience that enhances your everyday life. From comfortable and fashionable sofas and sectionals, to kitchens full of inspiration, to bedrooms designed to help you find your best sleep and relaxation, IKEA's home furnishing combines form and function to fit any lifestyle and budget. Visit IKEA Oak Creek today or explore their collection online at ikea.com/US.
For your next night out, revel in the fusion of artistry and flavor with sushi at St. Kate, offering guests an elevated experience where freshness and creativity converge in every bite. St. Kate the Arts Hotel introduces an exciting new sushi menu to its culinary repertoire. Indulge in the finest seafood, freshest ingredients, and expert craftsmanship for an inspired and delectable dining journey. Experience the art of sushi at St. Kate and learn more at stkatearts.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I had no reason to breathe until you knocked the wind out of me.
The 30-minute to an hour and a half to a 5-hour bachelor party bash with KBN Nation is settled. July 10th.
No, can't do that.
Why not?
I'll be in Los Angeles.
Oh?
Well, change it. When do you?
I can't.
What do you mean? I can't. Airplanes you can change
No,
tickets.
but I have an event in LA on the 11th.
What event do you have? What
Yeah,
event
what
do you have?
you have
What do you
in
have in
LA?
LA, man? Come on, what event do you have?
Yeah, that's
what do you
bigger
plan?
than your job.
Who invited you somewhere?
I have a work event in Los
The
Angeles.
hell you do?
No.
You listen. GKB ain't sending you out to LA for nothing. Nothing.
That's what you think.
No, they're not sending you to LA for anything.
That's not true.
That is 100%. You're not. So GKB paid for you to go to LA.
That is correct.
Brian, director of content, Brian. If y'all sending him to LA, I need to be sent some places too.
No. We need to get more money for this bachelor party.
Kyle, have you ever thought maybe it's a recruitment trip?
Recruiting who?
Me.
Could you imagine Strofe living in LA?
That'd be so bad.
That would be the craziest.
That'd be so bad.
That would be the craziest thing ever. He'd be back in 2 months.
Hollywood,
he would
bro.
assimilate so fast.
Think about it. Me touring Hollywood.
He'd be extra broke.
Yeah. But he'd be skinny jeans,
Strofe walking around with sunglasses.
shirt open. Yeah, he's a bro.
Dude, my star couldn't pop up on Hollywood Boulevard fast enough. Think about all the contributions I've made to media in your lifetime.
Oh, yeah? Like what? Wheel of Strofe!
You never know what to expect when the wheel appears. It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe!
Big news for our radio audience. My push-up count has been pushed to 11 now. No, the radio audience loves when I do push-ups. Today's topics on the wheel. We have wills. Ooh, I love talking about death. How about message? What could that mean? Message. Airplane. Ooh, what's going on in the sky? Babies. Brad's got a few of those.
Hey.
And day. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday. Our spots on the wheel. The other spots, the 11 push-ups for me, a Brad takeover, a Kyle takeover, a Ben takeover, and a Strophy's choice. Go ahead, Ben. Spin.
Wheel of Strofe!
You just yelled in pain. What happened?
Don't hurt yourself before you're...
Yeah, I hit the screws on my knuckles.
He's already breaking himself before the bachelor party.
Good spin.
Strophy's choice.
Oh, I love that.
Strophy's choice.
I love that.
Wasn't you guys who didn't know what Sophie's choice was?
I didn't
Maybe
know
do a
what
whole
Sophie's
show
choice
on
was.
this.
Yeah, we did. I didn't know what that was.
Wait, I don't think I was here for that.
Sophie's choice.
Yeah, there's like a movie called Sophie's Choice.
Don't make me do
It does not do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Strophy's choice, go.
Sophie's choice, yeah.
All right, fellas, I've seen this story the last few days, and it's really bugged me. And it's the whole fad of gender reveals. Brad, before we get any further, you're not doing a gender reveal party.
Correct. We're waiting until the delivery.
So you're already
If you were finding out the gender, would you have done a gender reveal party?
I think we would have done something to surprise our parents/family.
Okay, that's adorable.
Like send them something.
Well, rather than surprising your friends and family, you could surprise strangers at 30,000 feet.
Welcome to ESPN Flight 9162. Please direct your attention to the front of the airplane.
Oh my god, we're gonna reveal our gender now. Woohoo!
So, two individuals did a gender reveal on an airplane to Paris. They were going on their baby moon, a couple of a 27-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman. Yeah, younger couple.
Man, woman, yeah.
All the in-betweens. This couple, on their flight to Paris, coordinated with the flight attendants, had participation from all of the fellow passengers where they lifted up a blue or pink card in the middle of the ocean, and then they cut into a cake that was blue. They found out they were having a baby boy.
Oh.
If you were on ESPN Flight, whatever numbers I said, how would you react to this? I would be very angry
I'd
and
be
anxious.
really annoyed.
I love it.
You know why Kyle loved it? It all comes back to free.
What?
Everyone gets a piece of cake.
I don't want cake on a plane.
I don't think they can feed that entire plane.
No, they can't. I like the idea.
Small slices.
I was on a plane, they sung Happy Birthday, and it was fantastic. I loved it. I sang Happy Birthday to this young
I
girl
want to
going
get on a
Vegas,
plane.
21st.
I want to be left alone, and I want to get to my destination. I don't need anybody else's stuff going on.
You know, I like it. It's a fun idea. However, those flights from continental U.S. to Paris, those are almost always overnight. They did those over the ocean. You know, you take off at 8 p.m. and you land at 8 a.m. That means they might be waking people up. That'd be my only gripe. Someone's trying to take like a little bit of sleeping medication, get some shut-eye and wake up and roll. And all of a sudden you gotta,
It's a boy! Congratulations to two people I'll never see again. Thanks for annoying me on my flight to Paris.
I love it.
Wheel of Strofe. Wheel of Strofe.
Good spin.
Push-ups 11.
No.
Yes.
This day.
Guys.
Oh, maybe.
The majority is on push-ups 11.
Brad, it's the ruling.
More of the needle is on the yellow slice.
Drop down and give me 11.
He's gonna
Count him out.
His
Count
arms
him
are gonna
out.
fall off. It's too much for his body.
Oh wait, he's got.
I hate it here.
Got to stretch
He's
first.
jacked by the time we end this.
Well, he needs to do something. I've seen him in a shirt, like a button-up shirt, and boy,
Strofe
he was swimming in it.
stretched right beforehand, but he did like a back stretch.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing,
He pulled
Brad.
his arm across his body. That's the other side of the body. That's his back. He's working his chest. He should have done arm swings or something.
He's red. You okay? You survived?
Did he do 11?
Breathe through them. Breathe through the push-ups.
She said 12.
I did 12.
Wow. Oh,
I didn't
wow.
count, I guess.
Look at
Well,
you, big
looks
hunk.
like it's going to
Moving
13 next
might
week.
as well.
All right.
We spin it one more time.
Wheel of
Strove.
Wheel of Strove. Day.
I have a thought. I saw Ryan Day, the head coach of Ohio State, say today that the Big Ten should have 4 automatic qualifiers in the college football playoff field of 12. That would be 33% of the field should reign from the Big Ten, which I agree with. But also, while we're at it, I think we should just expand the playoff field again. You know what? We're going from 4. We're opening up the exclusive club to 12. I've got an idea. Let's go to 96 teams in the college football playoff.
March Madness style.
No, double the size almost of March Madness. I want more teams. I want Ball State in there. I want Toledo in there. And yeah, the Big Ten can have their 4 automatic qualifiers. I just hate all of the commentary, the complaining, the moaning about who should be in, who should be out. The fact we even have automatic qualifiers is a bad idea to me. Just put the 12 best teams in there. Why does Ryan Day get to pick and choose whether or not the Big Ten is better than the SEC or is better than whatever conference? I hate the complaining around it. We already went from 4 teams to 12. 4 was already a better format, but we can talk about that on another day. Then 12 teams.
I didn't know you had this much passion for a college football
Well,
playoff.
the college football playoff should be 4 teams. There's never 12 good enough teams to be competing in the playoff.
No,
now, was there a little
Ohio
bit of
State-
entertainment? Arizona State, Camp Scatabo? Sure, they provided a little bit of entertainment and flair in the 12-team playoff. But the 4-team playoff was better to begin with. If we're going to go to 12, 0 automatic qualifiers. Just give me the best teams.
That was Strofe's take. I don't think there's much to react to here on Wheel of Strofe.
Would Ohio State would they have gotten in had it been a 4-team playoff?
No, they would not have.
Huh.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. How about that?
Strofe, anything?
What?
Ohio State was the best team in the country last year, and they wouldn't have been in the top 4.
Be better in the regular season.
Huh.
Don't lose to Michigan. That's what I'd say to Ryan
I do
Day.
agree it's getting out of hand.
I think 12 is perfect.
12,
Michigan
I think
wasn't even
8.
good
I think
last year
8
and they
is
lost.
good.
12 is perfect because now it allows for you to, if you have a, Houston, SMU to get in, like it's okay, right? And now that they're reseeding it based off of just rankings and you don't get the top 4 seed because you won your conference, I think that 12 is right there because usually there's about 4 teams that have a real chance.
Well, you always have a chance to have fun at Road America. RoadAmerica.com to get your tickets. Up next is WeatherTech, the Chicago SCCA Sprints, June 6th through the 8th. Come for this experience, stay for the race. It is an amazing place. Usually the sun is shining. It's beautiful. You get to roam around the 4-mile-plus road course, inside the track, outside the track. You can have corporate events. You have so many different things that you can do to enjoy outside of the racing. You come for the experience, you stay for the race. Get your tickets for the June 6th through the 8th, and then stay tuned for IndyCar. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe running the show. You, KBN Nation at 800-990-3776. More Kyle Bruss and Nortman next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a tool. My name is Ben Brust, and I'm a tool.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Your chance to spend an afternoon on the links with ESPN Milwaukee is just a tap away. The 2025 Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open happens July 15th at the Ball Golf Course, and we're inviting a lucky ESPN Milwaukee fan and 3 guests. Hang out with your favorite ESPN Milwaukee hosts, play around at one of Wisconsin's most popular courses, and enjoy food and drinks throughout the day. Open up the contest tab in the ESPN Wisconsin app and register for your chance to win this fan foursome with ESPN Milwaukee.
Kyle Brust-Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies, they're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Make plans to stop by Third Ward Beer Garden at Catalano Square. Experience Milwaukee's favorite beer garden, the perfect spot to meet up with friends in the Third Ward. Open Wednesday through Sunday with live music Thursday through Saturday. Good times and great vibes await at Third Ward Beer Garden.
The pulse of the Milwaukee Bucks, straight from a Bucks legend.
Can't get it off. Marcus Johnson will, though. Can't leave him alone for a 12.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson on Bucks Plus. Marcus and his son Chris offer a weekly beat on Bucks basketball. Get your questions answered and hear from the biggest names in basketball. Find Here District with Marcus Johnson at bucks.com/plus on the Bucks app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp recently surveyed more than 16,000 people and found that while 75% of people believe it is wise to seek support, only 27% of Americans are actually in therapy, and people stay silent to avoid being judged. BetterHelp has more than 10 years of experience matching you with the right therapist. We are all better with help. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout for 10% off your first month of therapy today. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Home practice is about to begin. Your daughter's new tap shoes? Loud. Your son's new tuba? Louder. But you got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with $50 overdraft grace zone. So if you lose track of expenses buying some noise-canceling and sanity-saving headphones, we've got your back. You got this with $50 overdraft grace zone from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
Slide into your neighborhood Century Food Store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on 9-ounce selected varieties essential everyday potato chips, 2 for $4. 3-count selected varieties Marushan ramen noodles, 4 for $1. 64-ounce selected varieties Sunny Delight, 2 for $3. 12.8 to 18.8 ounce selected varieties Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, $5.49.
Let's get some strawberries.
Attention shoppers. Safe.
Okay. Ooh, pineapple fulfills every need.
While you're shopping, a drive way back, it's a gunner.
There's something goofy going on with the PA.
Need a price check and I'll take me out to the ball game.
See, what is going on?
You're hearing things. We're at Century Foods, and you can't take your mind off winning that ultimate baseball fan sweepstakes.
I'm hoping to throw out the first pitch at a Milwaukee baseball game.
Or attend batting practice.
Or hold the finish line ribbon for the racing sausages.
You don't say.
The ultimate baseball fan sweepstakes at Century Foods. Enter on Century's Facebook or Instagram by July 30th.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The NBA Finals are about to get going.
What are you doing?
Putting his hat on, man. Put on a sombrero.
Getting bachelor party vibes.
Are you getting hyped up for it, man? You fly out tomorrow, you getting excited, you getting juiced up?
I'm not there yet. I'm not going to lie.
You're too busy. You've been busy today.
When's your flight?
The last 10 days.
When's your flight tomorrow morning? Or very early?
7:30.
Are you when are you going to start enjoying yourself?
It's a great question.
Because you don't want to start too early, because that's 5:30 West Coast time.
Oh, yeah.
You might have to discipline yourself to maybe wait till you land. Or
All right, now I'm drinking as soon as I get on the flight because Brad's trying to teach me, like,
you're flying.
discipline
you
yourself.
Pace yourself, Ben. Be careful.
You're flying out of Milwaukee?
Chicago.
Oh, why do you
going
keep doing this to yourself?
Seriously.
You're going to drive all the way to Chicago early in the morning. You're going to be exhausted.
I'm going to stay at my dad's house tonight, have a nice home-cooked meal.
Is Greg staying with you at your dad's house?
Greg's in-laws live 5 minutes from my parents.
Really?
Wow, you got destined to be nice.
What are the odds?
And
of that?
so, I mean, we're hoping I'll be driving to his in-law's house. He said, "Yeah, my father-in-law, he's a great airport driver guy. He's like, we can't rely on it, but he might offer."
What do you mean can't rely on? He didn't ask. That's his father-in-law.
I don't know. If he says he's coming down to stay there the night, he'll probably just ask him again, "Hey, do you need a ride?" And if he doesn't, Greg and I are fine to get there ourselves.
Whoa, time out. That should be a requirement. He married their daughter. He takes good care
Why
of
is it a requirement to drive me in two 34 and 36-year-olds to the airport?
How far is the airport away?
20 minutes.
Oh, come on.
I can't believe nobody's volunteering to do that.
I can't believe they are scared to ask. Greg Scalzo is that afraid of his in-laws?
When it's your bachelor party, how early are you allowed to start drinking?
5:01 p.m.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, you mean today? He's talking about today.
I mean today.
No, that's not smart.
Are you packed?
I'm not packed.
Come on.
Oh, well, never mind. I take it back.
You're not packed.
I had a feeling he
What
was
time are you leaving to your dad's?
God only knows.
I don't understand.
You're gonna miss the home cooked meal.
I can't compute.
Wait, you and Greg are driving down
I'm going to heat it up when I get there, sort of thing. I've packed.
They're saving you a plate.
I got to drop the dogs off at somebody else's house. My fiance's going out of town. There's 18 million logistics I'm still thinking about.
Bro, you are going to take a nap when you land tomorrow.
Bro, I know I'm exhausted.
I'm telling you this.
Can you guys? I feel like I have the worst energy heading into this.
Yeah, I can tell you're down. This isn't Friday.
You're grinded. You're grinded down.
I even went to bed early yesterday. I woke up and I was thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna be feeling better today.
I still
feel
can't believe
more
you're not
tired.
Packed.
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't be able to get over that.
I can't compute.
See, I'm in a happy medium. Like, I'm not gonna pack 3 weeks in advance, but I'll start packing maybe the week leading up to it. Start picking the clothes I want, and then I finally pack it today.
That's the thing.
Ben doesn't know. He's just gonna grab stuff.
That is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. And Stroke wants you to turn up now.
He says 5:01 as I'm driving to Chicagoland.
DJ Stroke.
You should be happy you turned it out. Could you imagine if?
Oh my God! Yeah, he would annoy me.
He would be the guy that everybody.
It was a fake
about.
invite, by the way. I didn't actually.
I'm sure all your friends would be talking about who this guy is. He'd be like, "Who is this?
This bundle of joy and energy.
Like, who invited him? This is really your friends that you made in Milwaukee, man? That's what they would say."
Legally, Ron and the Key, no, I cannot do what you texted. I think I'm. What?
I'm sure they said something that is funny.
Oh, are you just mad you're on the outside of the inside joke?
Inside joke.
What he texted in is not illegal whatsoever.
Oh, okay. Well, then
No. Fans are not allowed to send us money.
Well, that part's illegal, then yes.
Allegedly.
Well, you can still read the text.
Well,
if I Venmo Greg Scalzo in the AM, will you do a shot at the airport before you fly?
I mean, if that's a friend, though, he's a friend. If he Venmo,
Ron's my friend.
He has your phone number.
I would argue Ron's a closer friend to me than you three.
I would agree.
I played Call of Duty with Ron and the Key in the depths of the pandemic.
He has your phone number.
You've spent more time with Ron and the Key outside of 2 to 5 than I think we have.
Yeah,
with you.
He's definitely a friend. So this is different. This is definitely different.
Also, Greg won't accept his money.
Why is that?
You don't need it.
Big money bags, Greg.
Cool. Oh, man, somebody give me. I don't know what to do. Did you guys do a bachelor? You didn't do a bachelor party.
did.
You didn't do a bachelor. You're living the bachelor party life every day.
Oh,
I did a bachelor party.
I wonder how.
Any advice?
I had a really good time.
That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I don't even know what I said.
You said I'm living the bachelor party life every day.
Any advice? Here's advice I would give you.
Tell me in 2 minutes.
All right. Deal.
First, tell me about Gina Del from Pella.
Oh, I'd love to tell you about Gina Della from Pella because we're talking about having a good time. She loves to have a good time, and she wants you to have a good time in your household. She wants you to look at your doors and your windows and be fully satisfied with those beautiful renovated windows and doors that Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin can offer you. You're opening, you're closing them more often than you ever have right now because the weather is so nice. So you're probably thinking, I've been putting off for too long. Now's the time to get that free in-home consultation with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. They're offering you a deal right now for the month of June. No interest and no payments for up to 2 years. So you can get those Pella Windows and Doors. You can transform your home, increase home value, and decrease your energy costs, all with no interest and no payments for 2 years. That's not a dime for 24 months. But you got to hurry. That deal only lasts the month of June. So visit PellaWI.com to get you that in-home free consultation.
For all of you experts out there, in 2 minutes, please give me advice on how to have a successful bachelor party. Strofe, you may have to screen these calls next.
Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman. A big focus in America today is your health. And you can't be fully healthy if you are not physically mobile to do the things you want to do. If you're someone that keeps on experiencing that joint pain, then you need to visit QC Kinetics. When I go to QC Kinetics' Greenfield location, I am amazed at everything that they have to give you your life back and finally fix that pain that you're experiencing. Everything they do is top of the line. From the free consultation where you can get an ultrasound of your joints and see what is nagging you in real time, to the effective and long-lasting treatments of PRP and stem cells that they offer to give you long-lasting pain relief. Be one of the tens of thousands of other patients who now have a pain-free life because of the treatments they received at QC Kinetics. Call QC Kinetics today for your free consultation. 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Huge news. Right now at Wendy's, you can get a Son of Baconator for just $3. I don't think you understand this situation. The Son of Baconator is only $3 for a limited time. You know, smoked bacon, rich melted cheese. That Son of Baconator is only $3. Thank you to whoever wished upon that star. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii, not valid on a combo or on third-party delivery platforms.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. Kyle Brust and Nortman. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
A nice bounce-back win from the Milwaukee Brewers after their 8-game win streak. They dropped one yesterday, take it today against the Reds. Continue to own the Reds. The win count is looking good right now. There was a little bit of a not a full panic, but a small panic of like we had that season-long bet of over 83.5 wins.
I didn't panic.
I thought you did $10.
This is my crew.
Of course. Everything's positive
Fun
for
summer,
him.
baby. Fun summer.
He forgets how he was really feeling.
I didn't panic. I was good. I said it's early. Matter of fact, we all playing Brewers math. I said, oh, what happens when the Brewers go on a long winning streak?
That's a heck of a game they win. It's a big win.
Let's go,
big
baby.
Victory.
Let's go.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. This is more. If you do have any bachelor party advice, if you've been on one, if you have any tricks, if you have any ideas to make sure it's the most successful as possible, I'll take them. Bradley Nortman, you were on a bachelor party. You will probably still be way more contained than I will.
Potentially true. So I did my bachelor party in Vegas at age 24.
Oh, wow.
With my...
It's like a lifetime ago.
A lifetime ago. It's 11 years ago. 12 almost. So here's the things I think about. Now, this might...
football music.
This might be surprising coming from me. Ben, don't be disappointed.
What?
Don't be disciplined. Enjoy it. Now, there's limits to that. So there's limits to that lack of discipline. But you know what? You're probably going to think, should I have that airport shot? Should I do this like crazy thing? You just go ahead and do it. And whatever it is, whether it's the experience, like a golf course you go to, or if it's a casino or a nice dinner or whatever it is, this means something even more coming from me. The money comes and goes, but those memories last a lifetime. And here's the other thing.
Wow! What's happening?
Dude,
he's cooking.
Because I still remember my bachelor party. I was in the NFL at the time, so I was able to be a little more looser with the money.
Big money.
The money was coming in.
The money comes and goes, but the memories stay forever.
And I tried.
That's the most non-Brad Norton sentence Brad Norton's ever said.
I
you sound cool.
I tried to treat my boys, and that's why I like this whole like bachelor doesn't pay for anything. That's a surprise to me because I tried to like treat my guys with a couple of fun things. And, dude, it was so worth it. I lost money there. Me and the best man got there a night, or we stayed too many nights in Vegas. Too many nights. We got there Wednesday, left Sunday. Way too long.
Whoa.
But, like, the
Excuse me?
Yeah. It was way too long.
It was like 24. He has me.
That's stupid.
Is that 5 nights? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or you left Sunday, so 4 nights, 5 days?
Nights. Yeah. Way too long. Way too long. But I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it at all. Spent more money than I probably should have. Enjoyed myself more than I probably should have. But the memories are ridiculous. And because of this, here's the other thing people don't tell you. A great bachelor party makes the wedding better. Because this is like, there's probably some friends of yours that don't know one another, right? This is the opportunity for all of your groomsmen and maybe your family and things like that. They don't know one another. So this is the time where memories are made. And so when the wedding happens, they're going to see one another and be like, hey, it's my guy. Remember Arizona? Remember this and that? The best bachelor parties I've been on made for some of the best weddings because you're laying the groundwork for a fun night amongst your boys. And this is the final thing. You might not ever get these same guys in the room at one time together. Your whole life. Your whole life. So just be present, slow down, enjoy it. And yeah, that's what I got.
Whoa, don't be disciplined and slow down and enjoy it?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Don't budget.
That's an oxymoron.
Don't budget.
Yeah. Go for it, Kyle.
All right now.
That's the takeaway.
Don't budget. Forget about
Maybe I need to
forget
invite
about
Brad
the
to my
daughter.
bachelor
Forget about your daughter. You have to pay for when you get back.
Yeah, that was 24-year-old Brad.
Takeaway for her 529 plan.
Oh man, should I put it all on red or black?
Oh,
red.
It's either going to be private school or you're on your own.
Work study.
You're going to have a good time, man.
I like Brad's list.
You are so just exhausted. This kid
What's wrong with you?
He needs a nap.
He just stretched and yawned while he said, "Oh yeah, that sounds like fun."
I'm telling you, Ben, when you get off that plane, take a nap, get all the energy you can, so you can have a good bachelor party. Because right now you're a 2, and I need you to be a 10.
Yeah,
you are. I'm telling you,
lifestyle.
This is a big. This is a
You're
big
taking
deal.
Stroh's scale and using it on me.
This
Are
is
we in wacky land right now?
No.
Brad's saying
spend money.
don't be disciplined.
Kyle's quoting me. The hell's happening?
I don't know. I'm this is La La Land.
I just want you to understand, as somebody who was just at a bachelor party 2 weeks ago, is like, this is it. This is it for you, man. Like, there is no more fun and games where you get to be selfish and do anything that you want. Because when you get back, you are about 2 months away from saying, I do. And when I say I do to a very special woman. But that special woman now controls you. So, enjoy your freedom while you have it.
Whoa.
It's a countdown to the beautiful matrimony you're going to have. But also, she got you.
Kyle, I thought you run this mug.
I run the mug now, but when I get married, I mean, what are going to do? My daddy said it's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep. The government going to take 17% of your check if you don't keep her. So you make the decision.
Have you said it's cheaper to keep you to her face?
I'm sure. I'm a little wild. I mean, I'm never getting rid of her. But this is about you. So I'm just saying, enjoy it.
Oh man.
Wow. How about that? So go have a great bachelor party, Ben. On that note, go have a great bachelor party.
Yeah. Let's go to Stevie in Milwaukee. Stevie, you're on the Carbless Talk and Text line.
What's up, guys? Benny, congrats. I'm excited for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so my idea is I kind of disagree with Brad on the, like, go out of control, like, or whatever, like, don't have any, like, limits or whatever. But my idea for you is that I would hire Brad and pay him to be sort of a damage control, like, to make sure that things don't get too out of control, because he's got, like, the perfect temperament to make sure that things are safe, which I'm sure your fiance will appreciate.
He ain't going to be
there.
there.
Also, as he... he's not. Okay, that's my mistake. But maybe he could lay out an outline for you, a plan to make sure things are safe. Because, hey, what a perfect balance Brad is in life, right? So I would hire him.
He knows a thing or two.
A perfect balance of life.
Yeah, that we're talking. A lot of wisdom right there.
People think so highly of Brad, myself included.
Yeah, everyone thinks
I
highly
would
of
be
Brad.
happy to be your guide, Ben.
He don't even want to go to your bachelor party.
I never thought we'd see the day that Ben Brust is going on a bachelor party for him.
Why not?
Whoa.
I think it's still the upset of the century. You're getting married.
Wow. All of my teammates in college thought I was going to be the first to get married.
Well, no, I guess I don't mean it from a perspective of it's not surprising you have somebody you love. That's not the part I'm saying. The part that you are grown up enough now to the point where you're no longer peeing in Gatorade bottles. You're no longer spending obscene hours on Call of Duty until 4 a.m. and waking up late for work the next day. You have a child. You have a lovely fiance who spent 30 minutes with us yesterday. If you missed it, find it, KBN, wherever you get your podcast, ESPN Wisconsin app. And now you're going on a bachelor party and actually talking about, like, being semi-responsible. It's very strange. I don't know if I like it.
We've seen you grow up on air. How about that?
Right in front of your eyes.
Just like that.
And in your ears. And on your eyes on YouTube.
Crazy.
Am I the resident irresponsible idiot now?
Yeah.
Certainly.
I mean, you have been. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I thought, like, you could take a little bit of the heat off of me. I feel like we're losing that outside of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? The other, I have to do math now, a lot of segments we do throughout the weeks, 59 segments we do a week.
59?
We do 60 total, right?
Yeah.
12 times 5 is 60.
Got it.
Wow.
I will say,
wow,
it changes as you grow older, right? Because, like, if I was getting married now, let's say Alexa and I have been dating for this long, we're getting married now, I don't even know what my bachelor party would look like right now. It would be so tame. Like, guys, let's just
get
a
Vegas.
cabin. I don't know.
Had you gone to Vegas, you would have taken that one day.
I would have.
Because it's too much.
2 nights. I would have said, boys, now you're for sure on your own, payment wise, and we're gonna go to Old Vegas to gamble for the $5 thing, not $25.
MK in the Desert chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line. Congratulations on the upcoming nuptials. Nuptials. Brust, I've had 2. Been to several others. Pace yourself. Hydrate. Maintain the intake of food. Mother Nature is your friend. And cut loose and enjoy.
So
Those are reasonable.
You get a bachelor party. So after you get married the first time, you try it again with the bachelor party.
I knew a bunch of guys that did second bachelor parties.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Like once they were all married, they each of them, there's 5 guys, they started doing a second bachelor party.
While they were married?
Yeah.
That doesn't.
But they're not
make sense.
bachelors anymore.
Yeah, they're not.
It's a guys'
It was exactly a reason to get to a guys' weekend.
Interesting.
I don't like that.
Why don't you like that? You don't get any other. Brad just said this might be the last time you get together with everybody.
Well, that wasn't the last time. He did it while he was married again. So that's the whole point. It's like the last big hurrah.
It does take away from the bachelor party itself a little bit if you just keep on doing it.
Yeah.
Mary chimes in on YouTube. Her net worth is $6.5 million. Whose net worth?
Is that
Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel.
Oh, it's
that
gotta be
can't
worth
be.
way
She
more.
must be spending through that money.
Who'd you think they were talking about?
I was wondering if my fiance had something I didn't know about.
Why would a random YouTube commenter know your to-be wife's net worth?
Well, Google lied forever. It used to have my net worth $1 to $5 million.
It's 1 to 2 now, I think, which is
shrinking.
What?
Still,
here's me talking about pot of water.
Is it closer to accurate?
I mean, it's closer, but it's not close.
Wait a minute. You have a net worth of $1 million, huh?
No. This is what Google says. Trust me, I would know if I did. I'd be very happy. Be very, very happy.
What is your net worth, Brad?
Oh, no,
Not
it's
you,
gone.
but in general.
What?
What adds up into somebody's net worth?
Liquid assets, so things you could point to on a screen, and bank accounts and investment accounts, and add those all up. Equity of your home.
Oh.
What about like a car?
Yeah, a car would.
That's a depreciating asset.
Yeah, it goes down.
So
in
are you
value.
telling me the only thing I own is a depreciating asset?
Yes.
Yeah, you're underwater.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Deep underwater.
Student loans, baby.
How long do you have to pay those off for?
Until they're gone.
That's
I
correct.
understand
Well done.
that based off the payment schedule. How long?
I don't know. Me and Brad I have to sit down. We'll figure that one out.
Oh, Lord.
we'll hammer it out.
Dude, your
get you.
loans can't be. Oh, that's right. You took out some private loans too. Ooh, poor guy. Poor guy.
We're gonna get you right, Struff.
I don't know about that.
Hear Brad out. You either love it or hate it. And you said
get on YouTube for it. You're gonna want to see a couple things.
Visual aids for Hear Brad out. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
We were going to extend more invites, but I just jumped the gun for some reason at the meeting because I thought I was being like funny and personable, and I just don't know how to read the room. I was like, oh, this guy who doesn't know me, he's going to think it's hilarious that I'm with Josh, and I'm saying, hey, Josh, you didn't get the first round invite. Suck it.
In what world would that person find that funny, though?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with northbound on 43, backing up from just before Fond du Lac Avenue all the way up to Keefe. Southbound on 41 is backing up from before Appleton Avenue all the way down past Capitol, and the northbound side slow from Watertown Plank Road all the way up almost to Hampton. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 51. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 70 at the lake, 76 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on June 17th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Chicago Cubs.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in June 17th at 7:05 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check out your local listings to watch the game.
You love her twice as much today as the day you married her, right?
Welcome to Kessler's.
Rivals meet again when the Brewers battle the Cardinals June 12th through the 15th. Come for a duel between the Contreras brothers on the diamond and stay for one of the best weekends of summer. It's Tropical Day, Saturday, June 14th, featuring a Brewers straw hat with special tickets. Then take Dad to the Father's Day game for a Barrelman cooler giveaway on June 15th. It doesn't get any better than this. Get in on the action at Brewers.com.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman, here to tell you about my friends at Bank 59. Everywhere I go throughout the area, I see Bank 59, and it's no wonder why. Not only do they have 14 branch locations, but their employees spend nearly 9,000 hours each year volunteering in the communities that they serve. That's on top of the financial support that they provide to several hundred nonprofits right here in southeastern Wisconsin. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check them out today at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
Tailgate season, company victory party, don't let your event fall short. V Private Bar Services delivers the winning play with expertise. We're talking custom cocktails, top shelf service, and an atmosphere that'll have your team pumped. Forget the watered down beer and basic mixers. Get the VIP treatment for your corporate events with bartenders who know the perfect pour. V Private Bar Services, where elevated hospitality runs through our veins. Explore vprivatebar.com and leave the mixing to us.
Make plans to stop by Third Ward Beer Garden at Catalano Square. Experience Milwaukee's favorite beer garden, the perfect spot to meet up with friends in the Third Ward. Open Wednesday through Sunday with live music Thursday through Saturday. Good times and great vibes await at Third Ward Beer Garden.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Just let me cry.
We've heard that Brad Nortman wants you to go to YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin because there are some visual aids for Hear Brad Out. Now, for the listening audience, will they be able to follow as well, Bradley?
Oh, they'll be able to follow. My argument stays the same. It's just a little visual evidence to help drive it home. But audio audience, you're going to love it too.
All right. Either you love it or you hate it. 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talking text line. It's Hear Brad Out.
They say punters are people too.
Punters are worthy of breaking news.
No, really, that's what they say.
Raising awareness everywhere that punters are people too.
Okay, let's go to it. Time to hear from the punter. Time to hear Brad Out.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. That was even a very sad all right, guys.
For
Ben
real.
is just literally on a 1 out of 10 right now.
Going through the motions.
Man, unbelievable. I'm
Sick of it. Pick it up.
Pick it up. All right, guys. You know what this state needs, the state of Wisconsin? It needs a little bit more togetherness, a little more harmony, a little bit more continuity and uniformity. You know one way I think we're going to be able to get that is if each pro sports team, the Brewers, the Bucks, the Packers, that they have the same color scheme. That's right. I want all three professional sports to share the same color scheme because I love the Pittsburgh vibe of it. We're going to do our KBN trip to Pittsburgh. You've got the Penguins, you got the Pirates, and the Steelers. They're all black and yellow, and it is awesome. When you go to the city, everything's black and yellow. It's part of the fabric of the city. I want a color scheme to be part of a fabric of the state of Wisconsin and our professional sports teams. The Brewers, the Bucks, the Packers, all the same color scheme. You ready for what that color scheme is going to be? And Strofe is going to throw them on the stream, the logos of them. Navy blue and yellow. Navy blue and yellow. That is what's going to be the new color scheme of all Wisconsin sports. And here's why. The Bucks, it speaks for, or the Brewers, the Brewers speaks for itself. The ball and glove, the jerseys, they're already navy blue and yellow. So we keep them exactly the same. Let's go to the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers, from 1919 when they started till the 60s, they were consistently navy blue and yellow, but they did a little bit of green here and there. And you see that in the throwback jerseys, right? They go the navy blue and yellow. So there's a little bit of that rooted in their history. How about the Milwaukee Bucks? Well, the Milwaukee Bucks have had the following color schemes. They've had red and green, purple and silver, back to red and green, now green and cream and blue. I mean, they have no main identity when it comes to color schemes, so we're going to push navy blue and yellow onto the Milwaukee Bucks. And a shout out to Jack Pingle, I found these online, of Giannis, of what could look like Milwaukee Bucks uniforms in navy blue and yellow. So that's what it's going to look like. And not only that, it goes deeper than that, boys. The state of Wisconsin, we got Lake Michigan, Lake Superior. We've got the lakes. Blue is part of a fabric of our state, and yellow. Yellow represents land, crops, the farming community of Wisconsin. The city flag of Milwaukee is navy blue and yellow, and the Wisconsin state flag is blue and yellow, but we could make it navy blue for this. So that is what I'm proposing, a common, full, harmonious color scheme for all the state of Wisconsin. That includes the Packers, the Brewers, and the Bucks, all navy blue and yellow. Get rid of the green and gold. Get rid of the cream and green. You can do those as throwbacks someday. I want navy blue and yellow for the whole state of Wisconsin, and that is our new image.
Throw it back up there on the stream. I want to see it.
I will say, the Packer one, was made with AI. Thank you, AI. And the Bucks logo, the jersey itself, I just pulled offline of what it could look like. So you throw that with the Brewers in there. You know what? Now we're talking. We got navy blue and yellow. Here's the other thing about navy blue and yellow. Very few teams have that color scheme. I can only think of all the three sports I just looked at. The only two teams that are navy blue and yellow, the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets, are kind of. All the rest of them, no navy blue and yellow. I think it looks clean. It looks crisp. It looks like the
All right,
state
we heard
of
you,
Wisconsin.
Kyle. You see it now?
Yeah, I see it. And you know what, Bradley? When you first brought it up, I hated it. But now that I have proof of concept and actually see it, I don't want them to change what the primary color is because you're right, this looks very Denver Nuggets-ish. But I like an alternative jersey.
No,
I like an alternate.
This is main
Wisconsin
colors, Kyle.
having it. No.
Main colors.
Oh, well, if it's main colors. If main colors is trash.
I want this to be their logo.
All right, well,
the green and gold. The G is going to be
you
navy
lost.
blue and yellow.
It sucks. It sucks.
What's everyone going to do with all of their green and gold gear that they've acquired over the last 20 to 30 years?
It's throwback now. Green and gold is now throwback. Green and cream, throwback. That was a different era. Think about when we wear the purple and silver from the 90s of the Bucks. People are like, oh, I remember those days. The purple. I think of Ray Allen. I think of Glenn Robinson.
I have a question.
Yes, Trophy.
When did you think of this?
About a week ago. I've been stewing on it.
A week. This is the labors of a week.
Yes.
Well, as Kyle said when he brought it up, I hated it. After seeing proof of concept, I hate it more.
Dang.
Now, throw it back on the YouTube stream. You're telling me that you don't
I don't know
think,
if I want to subject our viewers to this.
You don't think? I think they look so clean.
It's a great alternate.
You're making the Packers look like they're Michigan.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And you're wearing a number 12 jersey. Who wore number 12 and went to Michigan, Brad?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, maybe the Packers need a little bit more Tom Brady in them.
See, I like the concept of the one for all type Wisconsin and having, which should probably be red and white, but a one for all Wisconsin having those colors and they all have it. They wear it once during the season or something like that, but not for the entire year. No,
But it's all about branding, Kyle. The reason it works in Pittsburgh is because that is the
time to hear
fabric
from the
of
fans.
of their
800-990-3776. Kevin Sheboygan. Nope. Cut his mic, shut it down, kill the segment. Brad is the smartest guy in the show, but he needs to be put on timeout for this nonsense. Chip and Cedarburg. Worst Hear Brad out ever. No question.
Oh, wow.
Getting cooked here, Brad.
Chef Ed, give me a break, Brad. You need to be colorblind. I bleed green and gold. Stupid idea.
What if?
Jamie/Jaime in Orlando. Dumb.
Dang,
What
bro,
if
they all hate it?
What if
YouTube's
the color scheme for everybody was green and gold?
No,
We're talking about then?
No.
Because then you got the green of the Bucks. Talking about just now a Brewer logo now going to green and gold.
I'm not gonna lie, green and gold in the Bucks
would
would
have been the better route to go.
Yeah, it would have been.
Sure.
But the history of the Packers is rooted. Those are the original jerseys.
Can I
It was
ask you a
navy
question?
And yellow.
What color is Lambeau Field? Just out of curiosity.
They
What color
paint
is
it.
What color is it though?
It's green.
Yeah.
You're talking about the turf or
No,
the building?
I'm talking about the building itself.
You paint that.
Yeah, that sounds like an easy job.
Yeah, they got the money
it
for that.
is easy.
It's not going to an owner. You just paint it.
People are starting to chime in. Ron in the key, Pacers, Jaron Sun Prairie. Looks like the Indiana Pacers.
Not really.
So now we're the Michigan Wolverines and the Indiana Pacers.
Hey,
Two teams I don't like.
The Wolverines just won a national championship a couple of years ago. Pacers are in the finals.
Carter says green and gold would be, for everyone, would be a better look. So you missed the mark here by going with the
About the idea
navy and
itself, though.
yellow.
What if it was green and gold? What if I came to you guys and said, okay, it's green and gold?
Nah,
would
I don't
you guys
like
accept
it.
that?
I don't like that. I like the individuality.
Green and gold for the Brewers and the Bucks?
The Bucks have done a great job
Yeah.
rebranding their logo over the last decade.
I like having different color schemes in my closet, right? I've got
Yeah.
my red for the Wisconsin Badgers. I've got my blue and gold for the Brewers. I've got my green and cream for the Bucks. I've got my green and gold for the Packers. Ben, stop yawning. I like having different color schemes.
I was Strofe.
That was between us.
You're on video.
Oh, let them call me out.
At least drink some water when you're about to yawn, like I do.
I just can't believe that
Yeah,
nobody's
you
down.
thought this was a good idea.
Is anybody?
No,
Is
no.
anybody? Somebody in
Legitimately,
the talking text line.
there's nobody.
Somebody must
look
say,
at
you know
YouTube.
what?
Look at
There-
YouTube.
there's some-
YouTube
sometimes
is giving you
sometimes I curate a lot of these responses and I spin them to be my way. And I don't have to do any of that right now. You have 0 dubs out there.
0?
Strofe, have you found a dub out there? 0 dubs for Brad Nortman.
Look at YouTube.
I see you. I see
ESPN
YouTube. What's up,
Milwaukee on
YouTube? Yeah. You're telling me that you didn't like the Aaron Rodgers and the navy and yellow?
I told you what.
Giannis
I
and the navy and
gave you the olive branch of doing an alternative, like an alternate jersey where we have the Wisconsin Pride jersey. But nope. You wanted to do something else. Because then you have multiple sports going on at the same time because if the Brewers make the playoffs, September,
that would be great.
October.
That'd be great. You could wear a Packer shirt to a Brewers game, and nobody would know the difference. Think about that.
Other than like
that, now that would simplify your life a little.
Brad has lost his mind. This is a terrible idea. So disappointing from Brad. Brent from Buck and Honeys.
Brad.
The only way to redeem this is to tell people how they can win money after their unhappiness of Brad Nortman. And that's the blockbuster drawings at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, June 27th. Enchanted Spins, Unreal Treasures, Boundless Bounty Roll, and the drawings worth $300,000 in cash and prizes is up for grabs. Be there to win your share. June 27th, only at Potawatomi. Lexi Nortman. I like it. I love Lexi.
I love Lexi.
And then Brad with the hard eyes.
You guys are.
She can't. She had to defend her man.
My
lady.
My lady.
She don't like it. She don't like it either. She just had to come to your defense because everybody hates it.
That's a good woman right there.
That is
a good woman. Right there.
Good
John
woman
Walker says fire Goody. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
What are you going to do with the video?
It was going to be on Snapchat if I got the pick right.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Northbound on 43, backing up right now from Fond du Lac Avenue up to Keith on the southbound side. You got delays from Good Hope Road down towards Hampton. A little bit more heading through the Marquette as well. Westbound 94, slowing down from 27th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. And then on 41 southbound, flowing from Appleton Avenue all the way down past Capitol Drive. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low of 51. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 70 at the lake, 76 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh, and if you're a homeowner like me, you know how it goes. There's always a project that needs attention, and sometimes the big ones, like replacing old windows, get pushed to the bottom of the list. But I'm telling you, this is the time to finally check that box with Universal Windows Direct. They're running their home improvement season sale, and the offer is just too good to pass up. You can get payments as low as $99 a month or no payments and no interest for an entire year. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Ever notice how wine enthusiasts often speak a completely different language? And while that language may technically be English, to most people it's anything but. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor, where we stock over 8,000 varieties of wine and speak many dialects of wine English to help everyone, from the wine novice to the master sommelier. So if you need an expert recommendation for wine, or maybe you know what you want and simply need help locating it, our experienced staff has got your back. No matter the budget, occasion, or your level of wine expertise, Discount Liquor will make you feel at home. Discount Liquor, unmatched selection, everyday low prices, a helpful staff, and 2 convenient locations. In Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma, and in downtown Waukesha on Barstow in Maine.
Discount Liquor.
The Protect the Package
Heritage Golf Outing takes place on August 16th at Ironwood Golf Course. Come be a part of the most unique outing in the state while helping loved ones battle cancer. Proceeds benefit the This Time Tomorrow Foundation. Sign up your foursome at thistimetomorrow.org under the Events tab.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the NBA Finals.
In the NBA Finals, any moment can become unforgettable. Now is your chance to watch the next moment you'll remember forever.
Jordan open. Chicago with the lead.
Unforgettable awaits.
Anything's possible!
The 2025 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV begin June 5th on ABC.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee. You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It started with a whisper, and now it's when I kissed her, and then she made my lips hurt. I can hear the chit chat, take me to your love shack.
And we've added about 10 more texts to the Carbless Talking text line that still all hate it.
He's alive.
Brad's here, Brad out. He wanted to propose that, like the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Penguins and the Pirates all having the same color scheme, that we adopt that here in Wisconsin and make it all navy and yellow.
Yes. You know, most great ideas are initially met with resistance. And this is just one of them.
This isn't resistance. This is like a full out like resistance is like
mutiny.
Yeah, this is a takeover.
This is this is a rejection. You know when you have an election and you get like a landslide. This is a landslide. You are Michael Dukakis and Ronald Reagan is the dang. And
Oh, wow, what a pull.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You are Dukakis and Reagan is everybody keeping it. Dukakis only won one state.
At least it's not unanimous. I have one, only one. My dear Lexi.
Yeah.
First lady.
That's the only one that matters.
Zach chimes in. AJ from Baltimore's little brother.
Oh,
wow. What does he do
it's
for
a
his career?
family.
AJ, what's up, man? What do you do for a job?
Zach from Chevegas. Sheboygan.
Okay.
If they change the colors, not going to be a Packer fan.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's
a
all
stance.
it takes?
That's a stance.
That's-
Brad, this is too controversial.
No,
we don't want this.
you should
Divisive.
embrace the history.
No. Too divisive. This sucks. This idea sucks.
Lasagna in Milwaukee adds this, Kyle. How did this segment survive your team meeting a week ago?
Here, Brad, out's a survivor, baby.
It is a
For
survivor.
next level, 4D thinking ideas like this.
What was it last week? Refresh my memory.
Quick Trip Roundup.
Oh, we
That
liked
was
that
good.
one. Did
That
we
was a really good
contact
one.
Quick Trip about that one? Because Wisconsin
They did
Athletic-
respond. Slow down. We'll have more information soon. I'll take Brad's
We
side.
are Wisconsin.
Oh.
Who was that?
As an art teacher, some unity across the board is a good thing.
See, that's a pro right there.
I
That's
got
a
you,
pro.
Brad. Jeremiah, the official bullfrog of KBN Nation.
I have a question.
Ouch. Yes.
I understand how one becomes an English teacher or a history teacher or a math teacher. How do you become an art teacher?
You go to school.
Study
for
art history and theory.
and then you get a job as an art teacher.
Because there's many types of styles of art, right?
But is there
Pointillism? one.
This might be a dumb question. Kyle, you might have the answer, though. Is there a curriculum for art? Because there's a curriculum for, like, fourth grade history.
Yeah, there's a curriculum for art, for sure.
Like, you must know how to glue macaroni.
No, there's probably they probably teach you the fundamentals of using your different colors and shading inside of the line, and then on top of that, it advances to the level of what you're doing. So yeah, eventually gluing macaroni, and then you probably get up into middle school where not middle school, like third grade, you're starting to use stick. What are those, like popsicle sticks to put stuff together?
Okay, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm
Coordination.
genuinely curious.
One
then
thing
you
I
start
don't
doing
understand
portraits.
is abstract art.
I don't get it. I don't know.
When they like throw, colors on a canvas or a sculpture that's just very, very strange. I don't understand that. If you draw a picture or make a statue and it's lifelike, then unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So you think Picasso's art is trash?
I think it's strange.
It's probably a good word for it.
I think if that.
I'm just looking up all these different artists that you're naming and how they do things.
Did you know who Picasso was?
I knew who Picasso was. Couldn't name a painting.
If there was a guy on the streets of Milwaukee who was selling a picture that was done by Picasso, but he said, I did this, I drew this picture, it'd probably go for $20.
$1?
Yeah. I mean, nothing crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Josh in Kenosha, 800-990-3776. Strofe, do your job. Josh, you're on the Carbless Talking text line.
Hey, guys. One quick question. Who's got more L's, Ben on Tuesdays or Brad on Wednesdays?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I probably have more L's, but Brad is
I don't know about that.
Brad is on a bad streak.
Yeah, we got a lot of losing segments here. Strofe Wheeler, Strofe sucks. Hear Brad out sucks. Ben sucks. We got a lot of L's here.
Wow, you said Ben sucks.
Yeah, why didn't you say
not Ben sucks at Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
I stand by what I said.
Damn.
I mean, he has had an awful day. We can all agree on that.
He was hungry.
Yeah, but when you guys have awful days, I build you guys up.
I try
you guys
to.
You do not.
That's very true. You
name a time.
You go junkyard dog.
No. Don't ask us to name a time. How about I flip that back on you? Name one time you've built us up and we're having bad days. Name one time. Go.
This is going to be the rest of the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We tried to build you. We tried hard. We tried hard to build you up, get you hyped up. We did. What are you looking up in the sky for? We did. Brad tried. He gave you a nice little speech.
I wasn't thinking about you guys. I was thinking about when I built you guys up.
You don't do that.
No, you don't. You usually do. Brad's
you
right.
enjoy
kicking people when
being
they're
criticized.
Down. Yeah.
That's like you enjoy it. So there's probably part of you that, and you don't even like even getting compliments. When I compliment you, you're like, be meaner. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I want to know how I want to know the real.
But why can't
the
that
real
be real?
thoughts?
Can't the positive be real?
No.
You don't think someone's brain can be tilted toward positivity?
I don't think so.
Have you met me?
Yeah, but there's some fraudulent nature to all your positivity.
No.
Wow. Calling into question
What's
the
that
fabric of our
supposed to mean?
brain.
I think Strofe is authentically positive.
I think he's authentically a fraud.
He has his moments, and when he has his moments, you gotta punch him down.
I think I'm just a positive fella.
How many negative thoughts do you have per day, Strofe?
Oh, that is a great question. Not very many, but more than one. More than
one, less than 10?
Definitely less than 10, maybe less than 5.
And the thought is pretty fleeting. So you're talking about like
the thought in general.
He has ADHD. He doesn't remember any of his thoughts throughout the day.
That's why he said the thought is fleeting.
Like when I say how many negative thoughts you had, a thought kind of enters and exits your brain. Might be in there for 30 seconds. So if he says less than 10, if it's a 30-second thought,
how do
less
things
than
work?
5.
Thinking.
Well, brain is the answer there. Your brain.
The brain.
I know, but like, how? How does the brain inside my head? How did we get on? How did we get here?
Mash.
Well, here's the thing.
Where we're like, there's something inside us. All of it's working, dude.
The birds and the bees.
The human body is incredibly.
Your
designed.
brain is an organ, I believe.
I trust
and
me.
it's an organ that doesn't stop. Organs don't stop working. So
I
even
get
when
all
you're
that.
Sleeping. Humans by nature are creative individuals, so we're always thinking and ideating.
But the idea
sometimes
of a brain that can take in input, it can digest it, and you spit back out your own thoughts and your own expressions via words or sense or
verbal
interpretations.
communication, yes.
You can do that like this.
That's what the brain is developed for.
It's what? Also,
beautiful.
like, I'm moving my arm.
Yeah, your brain tells you.
How am I moving my arm?
Motor skills.
You know what I mean?
There's a message that gets.
You
sent,
guys
right?
ever do the thing where you stood in the door frame and you push
Yes.
your arms out and you leave the door frame and your arms go up? Have you never done this before?
No.
Okay.
Get
Open up that door
right now
and kick it open. Yep, and get it to stay. Put like something in front of it to get it to stay. Okay. So KBN Nation, if you're not driving, so Ben, go in between the door frame, palms toward your legs, and using your shoulders.
Don't go there. I want to see it on video. Bring them into the studio.
But how is it supposed to go in the studio?
Well, use it on the wall. You can do it on the wall.
Wait, what?
Here. I'm gonna hold Ben's arms.
Okay.
How about that?
This
means Kyle and Strofe are narrating.
Well,
what's happening?
This
This
seems
is bad.
This we need Ben back. We need Ben back.
Hold on.
Ben doesn't have his mic on.
Okay,
Turn
so
your
they're
mic
pushing,
on, Ben.
They're pushing
It's
arms.
Oh, it is on?
So Brad is holding Ben's arms. I don't think he did it long enough.
Yeah.
I don't think he did it long enough.
You just frisked him.
Yeah, all that happened
Wait a
was
minute.
frisking.
It did. How long do you have to hold it for?
It's like 30 seconds.
Oh wow. Okay, put 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh wow, this is what we're doing, huh? Okay, so now he's holding his arms again. This is fun. Instead of talking Packers, we're doing science class. This is something we love. Go to YouTube. Go to ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube or ESPN Madison on YouTube to see him grab Brad grab Ben on his arms. This is weird. I don't even feel comfortable in this work environment.
We've got now 15 more seconds.
Wow, this is so long. This is the longest 30 seconds of my life.
Ah!
This is something I really don't like. All right.
5.
Okay,
4,
2.
3, 2, 1.
Didn't work.
That was a big waste of time.
This
Okay,
was-
it didn't work.
Okay,
How did that not
maybe
work?
you can't do it with humans.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what
You
you're
just
talking about.
felt up your teammate.
I don't know
I
why you
touched
couldn't
his-
just
I
do it
touched
against
his
the wall,
wrist.
though.
AJ in Baltimore, you're here to build us up. You're up on the Carbos Talking text
AJ
line.
in Baltimore. I sound like I'm from Baltimore, right, AJ?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Told y'all. Baltimore.
Yeah, so I got a couple examples of Ben building up the team that you might have forgotten about. Namely, when he told you guys that he wasn't going to place the bets at Pato, and everybody felt all discouraged. And then he was like, "Oh, gotcha, suckers!" And he was like, he placed the bet,
So
built you guys up.
Hey,
made you
I
go
built-
from 0
yeah,
to
great
100.
example. I
Slow
like
down.
it.
Your first example of this is an example of how Ben purposefully broke these guys down in order to build them up. So I don't think that should count.
You can't be the hero unless you're a villain. All right, I got another one. How about when Homer shamed him? When Homer shamed him into inviting you guys to the wedding, and then he pulled Jesse's invite to give it to Strofe, or vice versa. So he's building you guys up to stay included. I mean, there was only a little shaming coming from Homer.
Actually,
and finally,
okay,
he invited you guys out. He invited you guys out to his free bachelor party drink.
So everything that AJ is saying is false, is what I'm hearing.
It's not a lot. I was hoping he had some more truth behind all of this.
Yeah, that's rough, brother. I don't want to shoot you down for your bachelor party, but, you know, AJ tried to help you, and he didn't do anything but expose you even more.
Well, why would you don't have to shoot me down? Here's how I bring you guys. Actually, I don't bring you guys up.
I would.
It's BOGO.
Oh yeah,
it's BOGO. I bring you guys up with BOGO. Buy one, get one.
Where is it at?
That's better. Buy 2, get 1 free on Screamin' Sicilian at your local Piggly Wigglies. Buy 2, get 1 free.
That's not better.
Get him some help.
This man is not ready for a bachelor party.
Get him some.
He's on empty. His dial's on empty.
What's better than buy one, get one free? Buy double as much and get one free.
It's still a great deal.
Yeah, get
It's
it.
still. I got that yesterday, actually.
I'm still
I
going
thought I
to
was
the
giving
store
you
to
guys
get
2 free pizzas.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh man, taste what all the screaming's about.
We love Palermo's.
Whoo.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know after that.
What are you gonna do? Like, you still have to pack.
I know.
And you
can't
gotta
believe-
drive.
I legitimately cannot believe that.
And then he has to drive like an hour, 15 minutes south. At some
Do you
point
know how
tonight.
high my anxiety would be
Do you
if I
have
was
it,
leaving
Stroh?
somewhere tonight and I wasn't packed?
Did you get the audio?
I don't.
What are you laughing at?
Just you were so
I
proud of
was
yourself.
so excited to tell you guys.
When did you realize?
Free guys.
When did you realize when you were reading that you were telling us a lot?
I didn't until you guys reacted. Until you guys started laughing.
Me and Brad made eye contact.
Huh?
And we're both like, wait a minute.
I tried to help. I wanted him to power through. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Trying to build you
You
up.
are a real one.
Yeah.
God, you a real one.
We're gonna keep going, buddy.
All right, more next.
Maybe.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Brad.
Kyle.
I know.
Kyle.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Your chance to spend an afternoon on the links with ESPN Milwaukee is just a tap away. The 2025 Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open happens July 15th at the Bog Golf Course, and we're inviting a lucky ESPN Milwaukee fan and 3 guests. Hang out with your favorite ESPN Milwaukee hosts, play around at one of Wisconsin's most popular courses, and enjoy food and drinks throughout the day. Open up the contest tab in the ESPN Wisconsin app and register for your chance to win this fan foursome with ESPN Milwaukee.
I'm Monica Kessler.
Monica makes sure that everything at Kessler's is worthy of a lifetime warranty.
The quality of your ring is incredibly important when it comes to diamond setting, ring sizing, and repairs.
Monica has been part of Kessler's since she was 6 years old.
Let me tell you how to judge the quality of the jewelry you're buying.
It's easier than you think.
All you have to do is read the warranty.
Most stores offer a 5-year warranty, but Kessler's offers a lifetime warranty, the strongest in the world.
We can do it because we put more gold in your jewelry.
When a jeweler wants to make a bigger profit, they put less gold into the jewelry. This makes it thinner and easier to break.
Theirs might look like ours at first glance, but Kessler's jewelry is made not to break, and that takes more gold.
We give you a lifetime warranty because our jewelry is made to last forever, just like your love.
Gold is more than $2,000 an ounce.
Kessler's gives you more gold, a lot more gold.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, go to KesslersDiamonds.com.
At Potawatomi, where ways to win are endless, another chance to capture epic cash and prizes comes Friday, June 27th. It's the season finale blockbuster drawings. Watch your entries from Enchanted Spins, Unreal Treasures, and Boundless Bounty come together for drawings where $300,000 in cash and prizes is there for the taking. Be there to win your share. June 27th only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 years old to play.
The big gig is back, starting June 19th. 9 days, hundreds of musical acts. Summerfest in Milwaukee is the event of the summer. Plus, tune into 94.5 ESPN all 3 weekends for Summerfest Saturday. Enter for your chance to win tickets to the ESPN Wisconsin app or visit summerfest.com. We'll see you out there.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. To book your next tee time, call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com. Enjoy golf. Enjoy the Bog.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a star-studded group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 6th through the 8th with an exciting team competition and a new tournament home at TPC Wisconsin. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Megan Maroney with special guest Clint Black on Friday, June 6th at Breese Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Fisco is always there for your auto body care. When accidents happen, Fisco Auto Body on Forest Home in Franklin is there when you need them. Got a broken mirror? They'll take care of it. Dented bumper? Scratch paint? Fisco Auto Body will take care of it. If there's any damage you need fixed, Fisco has you covered. Their expert workmanship is guaranteed for the life of your vehicle. So stop in for all of your auto bumps and dings. Once again, you know the line. That's Fisco.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Great home furnishing solutions for every stage of your life. You could be starting out looking to furnish a dorm room or a first apartment. You also could be going to your first home and living with young children like myself, looking to expand that first home. IKEA has next tier of quality, style, and price point to reflect that next stage in your life. How about a remodel? Need some uplifting and some updating and some remodeling? they have that for you. They also have the IKEA family membership, free to join, early access to special sales, 90-day price protection, access to buyback and resell, new coffee or tea in the restaurant, and new signups get $20 your next in-store purchase of $150 or more. You choose to receive those promotional emails. A QR code is sent within 48 hours of sign-up. Join IKEA today.
Oh, yeah.
It's BOGO. I bring you guys up with BOGO. Buy one, get one.
Where is it at?
That's better. Buy two, get one free on Screamin' Sicilian at your local Piggly Wigglies. Buy two, get one free.
That's not better.
I think on the second time through,
You hear me? Yeah. I was like, buy two, get one. Oh.
I'll fake it till we make it, buddy. I'm with you.
Can I submit one thing that's also mind-blowing?
What would that be?
I was just looking at the weather outside, and it's hazy out there, yes, because of the rain, but it's hazy and foggy.
Smoke right now. We have
There's
terrible
air quality effect because of wildfires in Canada.
Yep.
How can wildfires in Canada?
Doesn't this happen every year?
But it's crazy.
It has recently.
That is
global warming.
That is hundreds, if not 1,000 miles away.
Milwaukee has the worst air quality in the United States right now.
Because of Canadian fires. That's so far away. And we're being affected by it. It's crazy.
This is what happened with wind,
Another thing that's crazy, wind.
Did you guys read the story of the message in a bottle that was dropped in Hawaii 7 years ago and somebody picked it up in Florida?
Kyle Bruston Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin, please share more.
That's the story. There's a message in a bottle dropped in Hawaii in 2017, and a small child found the message in a bottle in southern Florida like last week.
Yeah, but what's the message in the bottle?
You know what it said?
Wait, that's not the part that matters, guys.
The fact that a bottle made it all the way from the Pacific to the Gulf of America, Mexico, whatever the hell they call it now, it made it all the way there for a kid to get to it.
Think about the journey that bottle was on.
But scientists are like, yeah, that's not possible, but somehow it happened.
Why is it not possible?
How is that not possible?
That's what scientists say. I don't know.
I guess it would not be possible because was the bottle closed?
Well, yeah.
No, it's open, Ben. What do you mean?
Had a message in it.
Ben is so far gone. It's hard to.
Was it closed? No, it was wide open, so it's sunk.
Uncapped.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where I was going.
How do you think they read the note?
My point
was it cork?
No. What was your point?
My point was I was asking if it was closed because yes, if it was not closed and it made its way all the way around and it didn't sink, I would have been like, that don't make sense.
But then it wouldn't be a message in a bottle then.
I gather that a little later.
I see that now.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at a picture of it. It's like a little vial, like a 2-ounce vial. I imagined a bottle that was like the size of my water bottle here. It's a tiny little.
And it just had a phone number written in it. And these people that live in Hawaii picked up the phone and they were like, oh, we did that when we were 12. We're 19 now.
Wow, that's
I have
cool.
the message. If I can try to read it.
You're a better producer than Strofe, huh?
Okay, here it is. Here's the message. Hello, people who found this. You will be happy that you found this. Why? Because you will know me with this number.
Oh.
And the phone number was written down. Not a very profound message.
He was 12.
They were children.
What do you think they're going to do?
I mean, they should be friends now. They have to
I
make
think they're working on it.
They got to make something out of this.
They FaceTime then everything.
It's awesome.
Also crazy. An 11-year-old Michigan girl found this with her family in Florida. It was an 11-year-old.
Uh-oh, it's not as crazy as we thought.
I thought it was an 11-year-old that did the. No, it was an 11-year-old at the time. No, I don't know.
Well, if we're talking crazy stuff, you know how it's cloudy out now. If you were down in Louisiana, you know how the smoke we have here from Canada?
Yeah.
Imagine they have dust from the Sahara in Africa. That is in Louisiana.
Come on.
No, they don't.
A plume of Saharan dust and smoke creates hazy skies over the U.S. And they're meeting down in the south in like Louisiana.
How is that possible?
Tyler chimes in. Here's one. There's a dust storm from the Sahara that's going to hit Florida this week.
And it's gonna.
That's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, they're all gonna meet.
Global warming.
Is the segment called "That's Crazy"?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
We're being attacked by Canada and Africa. Ring the alarm.
Jim, Matt, and Molly are up next in Madison. Corey and Wally in Beaver Dam.
For some reason, they're letting us continue.
Kyle Brust and Nortman on 94.5 ESPN.
Next?
Yeah.
Are we talking fun summer?
No. Packers. What's your? You want to keep your boy Keyshawn?
We could talk about Keyshawn. We could talk about the D-line actually turning around. There's so many good things to talk about because KBN's the show that never ends.
All right, don't go anywhere. 2 minutes.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Slowing down on northbound 43, that's for sure, from Fond du Lac Avenue all the way up to Keith. We got southbound slowing down from Good Hope Road all the way down past Silver Spring, back on the brakes right through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge.